look, we're back in the Wild Center.
Kinda.
So, you see that little thing at the bottom of the screen?
Yes.
This is freaking important, and you have no idea at the beginning.
Oh, God. Yeah, I remember
It's just reminding me of the little puzzle at the very end of Myst with the blocks in the fireplace.
Keep that in mind.
Okay.
Remind me to just photograph the solution of that puzzle to make our life easier later. I'm definitely going to talk about how you solve it, but...
Oh, yeah, and the way I've got this planned out here, we will get to the natural solution there.
Yeah.
Oh, there's another one.
Uh-huh. But notice what that sign above it says.
Oh, this closed it, didn't it?
Nope.
Oh.
You needed to turn that lever.
Oh,
but basically, that is bridge control.
Oh.
You see that sign? Can you click on the sign? Yeah. This specifically... this specifically does not raise or lower the bridge.
Okay.
This just provides the power to do so.
Okay.
How you can tell it's a cyan game. We're restoring power to the everything.
Uh-huh. So I guess you can figure out what the power source of this place is so far.
Gas?
Steam.
Ah. Ironic, since that's what we're playing it on.
The water in Riven, in the Age of Riven, actually has unusual properties where it can... It's not as liquid as water in most places, and if you know what you're doing, you can manipulate it pretty easily.
Keep that in mind.
Okay.
That's important later.
Okay.
You're going to be hearing that a lot in this game. I don't even remember what that thing is important for. I just am like, oh, another button that I have to remember later.
Oh, there's another one.
Uh-huh.
Definitely.
So there you go. You have powered up another bridge.
Yay!
Okay?
Okay.
I want to take a moment to say that there are clearly people still living here. Because we saw that dude get shot. Why is everything locked down?
A good question. But you can go back into the dome.
Okay.
But also kind of notice this kind of does look like the picture on the thing.
Mm-hmm.
On that little placard you saw at the beginning.
Yeah.
But notice there's just if you look off to the, forward as you approach the gap there's just a huge gap in it right now.
Yeah.
Also notice
up.
Also notice there's a big wheel over there too.
Yeah, I'm assuming that's important.
The game likes to tell you one thing, assume nothing is unimportant. So stop here for a second.
Okay. There's another dagger.
Yep. Those are everywhere.
Yeah. Like, there are 5 main ones, but then you may have noticed that, small ones thrown into things sabotaging them. I'll explain that later, as we get more into the game.
So yeah, turn around and look at the door. You see that handle?
Yep.
This, in particular, doesn't do you a whole lot of good at this exact moment.
I'm assuming later. The bridge is up.
So then throw the handle again to lower it. So now you know you can do that.
Mm-hmm.
I think having it up at this point may save us some time, but
we can't get back across. Right now, we can't get back across with it in the up position.
Mm-hmm.
So it would be nice to be able to leave it up and save yourself some time, but we can't do anything. We're kind of stuck inside that dome with it up.
Mm.
So yeah, go back outside, and now It is time to go across the bridge.
Yay!
So just kind of walk around and... Oh, what's this?
Oh my god.
Yes, this.
We found a lich on a couch!
You did.
Hold that thought. Go have a seat.
Okay, there's a lever here, there's a button here. Lever don't work. Button works, but now we're trapped again.
Loosely trapped.
Oh, okay.
So this seems like a curious little thing. It's not doing anything that we notice, is it?
I hear a humming.
Yeah.
But other than that...
So, not much is going on, is it?
No.
Okay. You can turn it off. This technically isn't part of a puzzle, but it does unlock a little bit about GEHN.
Mm-hmm.
Look at both of those little... I'll just say what they are. They're like imaging windows.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're like windows to where you can see other places. And you're going to look at both of them.
Yep. Okay, there's the... No, that's different.
Uh-huh.
There's a lever next to it.
Yep. And you just opened a door in some other place that you don't know where it is yet.
No, there wasn't one over here.
No, there wasn't. But basically, you're looking at two different spots from this one room.
Huh.
And does that remind you of anything? By the way, the noise you just heard was the cage dropping back in place.
Yeah. Oh, and that was the door closing behind me.
Yep.
Personally, it reminds me of a toilet.
You're not wrong, is the thing.
Yeah, you aren't far off. Oh well, anyway.
But I feel like the term you're looking for is a synonym for toilet.
Yes, it is. I think we'll get a clearer picture here in a moment.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll want to go back the other... Yeah, you'll want to continue down the hallway here.
Mm-hmm.
There's not a lot to look at in this hallway.
No, there's a lot of rocks.
It almost looks like some kind of secret door.
Secret tunnel!
Secret tunnel.
tunnel!
Oh,
Okay.
we just saw this.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So, that look familiar now?
Just a bit, yeah.
So what the game doesn't tell you is that while you were in that chair with the button pressed and the lever, you were projecting your image into here,
Oh.
sitting on a throne in kind of a deific position.
Oh.
This is a temple.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Note the left and right.
Mm-hmm.
You have what look like giant creatures with... Well, it's hard to see from here, but if you go approach them, offerings.
That looks like some kind of offering bowl.
Yeah.
And there's
Nice
that
reference.
5-pointed logo. And actually, if you take a close look at the get a better view of it from the stained glass window back here.
Mm-hmm.
Each of the points of that star is like the tip of a pen.
And kind of looks like these are pages of a book right here.
Yep, it kind of looks like that's just a top side of a book.
Yep.
Opened up.
It's a Jigglypuff shown from above.
Yeah, something like that. So, keep in mind, GEHN was the one that made all this.
Yeah.
Somebody's got a bit of God complex.
Just a little bit, yeah.
And I know if you go to things in precisely the right order, you can come in here at some point in the game, and you see the projection just as it's shutting off.
Yep. You gotta be quick about it, though.
And there are a couple things in the game that are like that. Small details that are just there to add to the sense of paranoia, and
So, here's the thing. There's not much to do in here.
Yeah, I'd assume not.
This whole little section was kind of just here to show you that GEHN had a bit of an ego problem. Just a bit of one. You remember how in the first game how Cirrus and Akinar were taking turns trying to get the locals in their time to worship them as gods and give them offerings and such? Wonder where they got that idea from.
From dear old Grandpa.
Yep.
who they never actually met.
But they read many of his books. So, you can leave now. There's nothing else in here to really see. And it may be a while before we come back here.
Okay. Oh.
So in the original CD-ROM version of the game, there were 5 discs, and basically every time you went through one of these, you had to change discs. It's a little more complicated than that, but yeah.
Whenever you went to a new area, you had to change discs, and these almost always took you to new areas.
Yeah.
So you did not want to you did not want to use these. But here it's much less a toll on the sanity.
Yeah, I'd assume, since there's no disc.
So you can look around this little area. There's not much to see.
Yeah.
You can just kind of see a piece of the track there.
Yep.
But yeah, getting through that temple lets you come out here. And to effectively the meat of the game.
Yep.
So now you have controls. You got 2 things you can click.
Okay, that turns me around, and I'm assuming this makes me go.
Yep.
I'm gonna throw up!
Oh god!
I'm going to hell!
I just threw up my own shoes, which is only possible because I first swallowed my own shoes.
And in the future, if you have to take this again, once the ride starts, you can escape to just skip the whole animation there.
Okay.
So get a good look at your surroundings.
We're on sand now.
We are on sand and rock, yes. So get a good look around. Because there's a lot to do and a lot to see around here.
Okay.
Although I will recommend, turn that way.
Hello.
Did you hear a sound?
Sounded like a cricket of some kind.
No, hit it again, and make note of that little symbol.
Okay. It looked like...
I can tell you what that is. But I'm not going to, because you won't need to know exactly what it is, but you will need to know... funky little sound it's doing when you spin it.
Yeah, it's got a K1 on it.
It's a square with two diagonal. It's a square with half a diamond written in it.
Yeah.
That's how I look at that.
Oh, okay.
So go into the cave a little bit. Go one more step. Now turn around.
Yeah.
Does that hole look like anything to you?
Kind of looks like an anglerfish. Or
Not quite an anglerfish, but...
Or a bird of some kind.
If you look carefully, you can see that ball thing we messed with right there.
Yeah.
That almost looks like an eye.
Yeah, that's why I said a bird thing, because there's the eye, there's the beak, there's the legs.
This is supposed to be a frog.
I don't see that.
I know, but just trust me, that is supposed to be a frog.
Yeah.
That is the ugliest frog I've ever seen.
Also, if you heard the sound it makes, that's this island's imitation of a frog croaking.
Oh, okay.
And somewhere in the game, you may run into the frogs.
Mm-hmm. And you can click on them and they'll make that exact sound.
Okay.
Should I tell her the thing yet? The thing that I joke about all the time?
No, you shouldn't. No.
Okay.
But yes, also write that down next to the little symbol.
Mm-hmm.
That frog. It's way more important than you would think.
Oh, God.
I think Lantern's laughter has said, yes, please make a note of this.
I did.
For the love of God, make a note of this.
Okay.
So now, yeah, just continue on here.
Mm-hmm.
As you're going up, you will see another little blue sphere, another little blue half sphere button thing.
Okay.
That you ran across right there. That's also a tram call, but you don't need it right now.
Okay.
Okay, now I want you to be very careful with this next part, or else you'll have to end up repeating it a few times.
Okay.
The way you need to go, down the stairs.
Okay.
And don't click fast. Okay, one more. Now stop.
Yep.
Wait until they go still again.
Okay. It's Leopleurodon, Charlie.
And just always wait till they go completely still before you click again.
Are they gonna eat me?
No. You move too fast.
Oh.
This is what happens when you move too fast.
I mean, they were still.
You have to wait for the animation to completely finish.
Okay.
So you're going to have to leave. You're going to have to go a little ways back. So the fastest way I've gotten them to respawn, get back on the tram.
Okay.
And then leave and then come back. Which is why being able to escape is
they got
handy.
Too far.
Yeah, just a little bit. Okay. Go one more on the stairs. There you go.
Nope.
Nope.
Ah, there we go.
Yeah. There may be a faster way to respawn those two.
Did I just leave and come back?
Yep.
Okay.
So hit escape and it'll do that. It'll skip the animation.
Okay.
Or at least it did for me, so. Yep.
Let's do the time warp again.